What is going on, you guys? So, life for me recently has been fairly busy, fairly chaotic, and so I've had to kind of push pause on some of the more regularly scheduled programming I had planned in order to stop and recover and rest and reacclimate myself into my more normal daily routine, if you will. And I thought it would be a decent opportunity to go over some of the more recent console additions to the collection that I haven't shared with you on the channel yet. Starting, of course, with none other than this little guy, the Neo Geo Mini. 40 games packed into this neat little arcade cabinet replica console. As you can see, there are two ways to play, the first of which being what I would consider the more portable option of just using the console itself. Fully functional screen and buttons there. The other option would be the more traditional way of playing on the TV via an HDMI cord. And for that, if you don't like the little buttons here and everything like that, they do offer a sold separately accessory of a standalone controller that looks like this. Now, for the games themselves, I'm not going to spend too much time diving into them here, but I will say that my experience with Neo Geo and SNK as a whole, I would say, is extremely limited. So all the way around, this was a pretty fresh, brand new gaming experience for me, which I thought was super cool. Another thing I would say is that if you're able to read these and are familiar with these games, while this mini system has, a variety of genres on it, I would say that if memory serves, it does lean a little bit heavier toward the fighting game genre, which isn't really a huge problem for me personally. It's not going to be a huge problem for most people, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. So I think that is something to be aware of if you are interested in this thing or curious about it. The other thing that I would say is that I found in my personal experience that my method of play would depend heavily on the game I was playing, which is to say that some of the fighting games like your King of Fighters or your Samurai Showdowns, I felt like they played better on the console itself using those little buttons, whereas some of your more action-orientated games like your Metal Slugs, for example, felt better on the controller. But of course, that's just personal experience, personal opinion, and your results are going to vary there. But yeah, guys, that's the Neo Geo Mini for you. And until next time, until the next console, we'll see you next time.